different things to pass the time until we get our time back, when we get our new normal that we're going to have to deal with once COVID-19 slows down and finally passes. I don't think anybody has been more entertaining being quarantined than Luke Rhodes, the Colts long snapper, who is a great follow on Twitter at L_Rhodes50. He did a community workout that helped raise money for 12 community centers in Indianapolis. Let's have him a chance to talk about that here on Freddie and Fitzsimmons. Luke, what is the community workout that you did to help raise money for these 12 community centers in Indianapolis?
Absolutely, yeah. So we've been, my wife and I have been doing live workouts live on our Instagram and Facebook feeds 3 times a week throughout this, COVID experience that we're all having, being quarantined at home. Most of them involving just bodyweight exercises because, a lot of people don't have access to equipment and stuff. And our team reached out and said, hey, we're doing this fundraiser that can raise money for those vulnerable people in our community. And if there's any way you can donate or share it on your feed, that'd be great. And I was talking to my wife. I was like, yeah, it'd be really great, but I'd like to be able to involve more people and do something cool. And it was actually her that came up with the idea, hey, let's host another live workout, but put it out to our neighborhood and tell them all to be down, at the end of their driveway or in their front yard, and then have them donate, and then we'll match the donation and send it in. So that's what we ended up doing, and we actually got a way bigger turnout than we ever thought we would, and it was really cool. My wife was running down the street videoing everybody while we were going, and it was really, really awesome.
Was there any part of you when you went, oh, hold on a minute, how big is this check I'm going to have to stroke?
It crosses your mind, but that was
at least you're honest. At least you're honest.
We made that decision before we put it out there that we would match. So it was. I know exactly how big our neighborhood is, so I knew exactly where it could go.
Calculated, right? Like, okay, I'm good with this. I'm good. Yeah.
All right, we should be good if everybody donates this much. All right.
We're not eating PB&Js the rest of our lives, right? There we go. Got it.
As a matter of fact, you spoke of your wife, Luke, and Hannah's a competitive bodybuilder. So who was the one that came with the workout? Was it both of you together? Was her idea, or was it your idea?
We've been using our collective workout minds for these workouts. So we're getting to a point where it's starting to become repetitive without equipment and minimal equipment. And we both kind of came up with something that we felt everybody in the neighborhood could do it, whether young, old, whatever level of fitness you might be at, and just put it out there so that everybody could participate. And we both kind of came up with it together.
All right, look, man, I did a workout with my wife and two daughters yesterday, and I still can't wash my hair. So, and
not that he was going to anyway, Luke, but that's another story.
Yeah, well,
right.
Hygiene, right? Yeah. But I'm going to tell you, my wife finished our workout in 31 minutes. My daughters went 34 and 35, and then mine was 58. So, just out of curiosity, how competitive does it get between you and your bride?
Yeah, it's funny. I was doing an interview for a Christian sports group, and they were talking about the same kind of question. And we both learned, very early in our relationship, when we get to the gym, we both kind of separate and go our different ways. And because we both have different styles, obviously, with me participating in athletic sports and her bodybuilding, our lifting styles are different. But it's been fun. Not that it's fun being quarantined, but fun during this quarantine that we have to work out together. And it's fun having somebody that's competitive here right beside me doing it and pushing each other. And it gets pretty competitive.
That's what I'm looking
things
for.
That she's better at. And
that's it right there.
And I'm cool with it.
Do you look over and go, all right, what round is she on? Hold on a minute. Wait a second.
Well, at this point, I'm like, all right, baby, slow down, because we're pregnant with our first child. We're almost at 20 weeks, and
congrats!
Okay.
So she's been adapting to working out with a baby now. So
wow.
So you're catching up. Wow. Good job out of you. There you
go. Colts long snapper Luke Rhodes. Hit him on Twitter at L_Rhodes50. Joining Freddie, Coleman, and Ian Fitzsimmons on Freddie and Fitzsimmons on ESPN Radio. You used a great term in terms of you had a chance to have an interview with a Christian network. A lot of people trying to find faith in these times. How much, and I'm a faithful man like you are, how much you've been able to lean on your faith to get you and your family through what everybody is having to deal with?
Absolutely. We've been leaning more than we have been in the past just because we've had more time to really dive into the Bible. And we watch our church on Sunday via live stream on the TV and just being able to have more time to sit and actually talk about it and realize that, a lot of this isn't in our control. So we're just, going with the time and trusting that everything has been planned before us. And, our faith has been very important through these times. We both have family members that would be classified as high risk, and just praying and staying strong together has been crucial.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. My mom lives in our cottage in the back, so I'm right there with you on that aspect. On a lighter note,
definitely.
My brother coaches special teams. He's been a long-time special teams coordinator in the league, and now he's at Vanderbilt. And Don Muehlbach is one of my favorite guys ever. So the several times that I had the Lions as a field analyst, I'm in the middle of a report, and a ball whizzes right by my head. Bam! And almost hits my microphone. We were talking about this during the break, Luke, and I looked at him, walked by him, and I'm like, dude, you almost got me. And he says, if I wanted to get you, I would have gotten you. Target practice.
That's exactly right.
Listen to him right there, Freddie. Right,
Yep.
He's exactly right.
Uh-huh.
What are some of your favorite target practice stories as a long snapper? Because I know Mule could have either hit me in the head or knocked the mic right out of my hand. I'm well aware. So could you. What are some of your favorite target practice stories?
Well, first of all, Don Muehlbach is a fantastic long snapper. I've been doing it a long time, and absolutely throws the hardest ball I've ever seen. So that would have knocked the microphone a couple of yards out of your hand.
Without question.
But one target that I can really think about is my agent, Craig Doman, and his wife, Teddy, put on a all-pro kids camp every summer, and I'm the only long snapper there as one of the pro athletes that shows up to volunteer. And they always have me snap a water bottle off a little kid's head. And I'm like,
really?
I hope this kid doesn't move or duck or jump or something. Cause, I can't throw it lightly because then I'm less accurate. So I gotta just snap it. And we have a good time with it, and I haven't missed yet. So all the kids are going home with their teeth and straight noses.
All the kids are going home with their teeth.
Now let's say that I'm going to be that person. Right. Let's say if that didn't happen, let's say you hit a kid upside the head. What does the apology sound like from Luke Rhodes to that kid's parent?
Oh, man.
He moved?
They're definitely going to get to keep the ball and the gloves and all that, but I would probably not return.
Hold on. No, Luke, I got your answer. You said it, man. Hey, it wasn't my fault. He moved.
Hey, you signed the waiver, right? I mean, that waiver, you forgot? Okay.
Hey, I told him not to move. I mean, it wasn't my fault.
He volunteered. Somebody had to volunteer.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's fantastic. Luke Rhodes, coach long snapper with Freddie, Coleman, and Ian Fitzsimmons on Freddie and Fitzsimmons on ESPN Radio. Before we let you go, we mentioned different times, especially with your sport, with a virtual draft happening next week. Where will you be with all this coming up, especially when, the Colts, you get Phillip Rivers, you think you can make a run in the AFC and also in the AFC this year?
Yeah, it's a crazy time just thinking about how we're going to move forward with our off-season program, and we're getting emails and texts saying, hey, download Zoom, download Skype, get all the virtual meeting apps that you can get, because that's how we're going to proceed right now. And just thinking about the draft and those rookies that are coming out, it's going to be so strange for them, and really a strange time for all the GMs and coaches. And, like everything, we're going to adapt, and it'll have its bumps and bruises, but it'll go through. And we're just hoping, by the grace of God, we'll be able to start football on time, and really looking forward to what this season has to offer with the additions that we've already made to our team and going to make through the draft and the off season as it continues. So we're really all just kind of sitting and waiting and see what's going to happen, because it's all the unknown.
We mentioned that you did a community workout that helped raise money for 12 community centers in Indianapolis. Where can we see the workouts? Where
can we see it? You can find it on my wife's Facebook, and I can post the link on my Instagram as well. Luke_Rhodes 46.
Yeah, also hit him on Twitter, Luke_Rhodes50. Does a great job as a coach long snapper, also great in the community, and also about to become a dad as well. Great stuff by Luke Rhodes joining us here on Freddie and Fitzsimmons on ESPN Radio. Continued success, Luke. Take care. God bless, and continue to be well, my man.
Hey, thanks a lot. Stay safe.